Hello, this is Red Wizard 52, and this is a relaxing Let's Play of Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Stormground. And we've been doing the Stormcast Eternals campaign. I died last time, so I have to start over, but you keep all of your accumulated units and gear and everything. So yeah, I'm going to do a new campaign. And I played around with the idea of doing the Night Haunts, the easy campaign, instead of doing Stormcast Eternals again, because one of the issues I think I come up against when I'm playing this is that I don't really know what the bad guys are doing. I haven't really, studied the enemies units all that well, so I thought maybe starting this would be interesting to change up. So yeah, I haven't really made my decision yet. I'm thinking, I think I am going to do this. I think I'm going to do the Night Haunt campaign, this first one. So we'll see.
An indomitable new malevolence has stirred an ancient terror. These Night Haunt are no longer content to creep at civilization's edges, but gather into great phantasmal hosts. This is no mere haunting, but an onslaught that seeks nothing less than to destroy life itself.
Alright, that's pretty creepy. We have I'm not really sure what that is. It looks like there's some sort of, lich, evil sorcerer back here. Yeah, I don't know what any of these are, so that's kind of why I think it might be useful to at least do one run through of the Night Haunts. I'll return to the Stormcast Eternals, but why not try out another, is the term, like faction, why not try out another faction? This is, you shall fall in the battles ahead. I've totally experienced that. And that is not just certain, it is expected. The undead need not fear death, for to fall in battle is to be risen once more. Rise again and begin your dark work anew. Fight again and again. Only the war is eternal. So the Night Guard campaign, Shroud Guard Ascension, Night Haunt campaign, Shroud Guard Ascension. Limited starting warband, revives cost 1 miracle, single realm conquest. Okay, I'm not really sure what single realm conquest means yet. The Grey Trunk, Gyrun. I know that Gyrun is like the wild land, so we get to experience different terrain. That's pretty cool.
Gyrun, the verdant realm of life. When the Necroquake first shook the realms, the first waves of the risen dead beset the sovereign oak cities of the Great Grey Trunk. The undead brought merciless slaughter to the denizens of Oakhaven. At the Horde's head, an ignoble knight, clad in shrouds. Just as the stars foretold Freya Skyhelm as Sigmar's fated champion, they warned Peligast the Pitiless would ever be her bane.
All right.
You are trespassing, accursed spirit. Turn back now, or we shall vanquish you.
You will not stop me, weakling lightning spawn. I will harvest the souls living upon this great tree, and every new spirit sent to the underworld will howl my name. Let the hunt begin.
All right. Pretty cool. We're actually
Strike out, my ghasts! Bring forth the skull pyre, and let us unleash the procession upon these living fools.
it's pretty cool that we're actually fighting the Stormcast Eternals. I mean, of course we would be fighting another faction. I guess I didn't really think about that. So Night Haunt summoning. The Night Haunt cannot summon next to their heroes like the Stormcast can. Instead, they rely on creating skull pyres or wisps to create summon locations. To place a skull pyre or wisp, select Peligast and use either his summon pyre ability or summon wisp ability. So we need to place these skull pyres and wisps. What's the difference between a skull pyre or wisp? Let's see. Okay. Selecting him. Malign Strike. 2 damage. Range 1. Cooldown 2. And then it weakens them. Summon Pyre. Spawn a Pyre. It activates after consuming 1 wisp or waiting 1 turn. Okay. Then it does Beacon. Units dying within a 2-hex radius of the Pyre spawn a wisp. Okay. I guess we haven't been seeing wisps when we're playing against the Night Gaunts. And then on activation mode, spawn point. Spawn on adjacent hexes of same or lower level. That's interesting. So then summon a wisp. Units can consume them to spawn on, restore 1 health, or grant additional bonuses. Alright. Summon a Pyre or Wisp. We have the ether to summon a Pyre, so why not? Let's summon a Pyre. What is the each stack allows you to cast a summon wisp. So I have 1 of these skulls for some reason. That's pretty interesting. Not sure why. So summon Pyre. After it consumes, I'm a little concerned, a little confused. Like, why do I have 1 of these skulls, and when I cast this, is it going to take 1 of those wisps? We'll see. But now it says I have 2 for some reason. See how it says 1, then when I click this, it goes to 2. Not really. Kind of confused, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to be a little defensive and go here. Pyres are permanent summoning locations on the battlefield. They're not active right away and must consume a nearby wisp or be positioned nearby a dying unit. Have Pelagast summon a wisp right next to this Pyre to activate it. Okay. Okay, that was really stupid of me. I don't think I summoned it in the right location. Pyres consume nearby wisps automatically to activate themselves. Wisps by themselves can also be used as summoning locations. After a unit is summoned on top of the wisp is destroyed. You can also use wisps to heal your Night Haunt units by entering the same hex as them. This is really confusing. Enemies can destroy your wisps in the same way. So, I guess I should have summoned it right there, and it would have activated it. I don't know. So, okay. We have to wait to get this 4 power to summon the Chain Ghasts. So what do we have going on? We have Vanguard Hunters, and Liberators. I've had those. 2 Scouts and 1, what these are called. They are tank class. Yeah.
Scouting ahead. Our skills are at your disposal.
Cohort, on me!
I don't really understand why this was activated. I didn't summon a wisp next to it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Lingering Wisp. We're going to summon the Chain Hasp. What is it called? Chain Ghast. I summon it right there. Okay. So what do? On death, spawning a wisp. Each additional stack spawns a bonus wisp. Okay. So when they die, it becomes a place to summon units. That's pretty cool. Ranged charge. Move to an unoccupied hex. If occupied by an enemy, triggers a ghast flail upon them. What is a ghast flail? Range 3. 2 damage. Okay. It's just a 2 damage attack. That usually has a long range to it. Indirect attack. After channeling, deal 3 damage to target hex. I think this is just like the channeling of the attack of the castigators that we're so used to at this point. Weak retaliation. Only 1 damage. Artillery class. Ranged attacks gain cast range bonuses or penalties based upon difference in height. So just like the castigators, I want to occupy high ground. By the way, this terrain is really cool looking. I like it. It's like really lush nature. You have these flowers and grass and all sorts of cool stuff. So, okay. Pelagast the Pitiless. Maybe I'm going to move forward. forward here. It says, summon a wisp. Units can consume them to spawn on, restore 1 health, or grant additional bonuses from skills. So I'm going to summon a wisp for some reason. Not really sure why. But why not? Doesn't cost anything. Then this is a range of 1. Range 3. So yeah. I'm going to let them come to
Moving
me.
silently. Will scouting.
Liberators, ready to do our duty.
I hate to say it, I think the Stormcast Eternals look cooler than the Undead Armies. Their aesthetic is much, I don't know, my style. So, Bolt Slinger, they have a ranged attack. What's this? Thunder Cleave. 2 retaliation. Automatically activate offhand ability when an enemy unit charges an ally. What's an offhand ability? I'm not really sure what that means. We'll figure it out. They don't have the shield skill. Is the thing that I'm concerned about. This wish I could. Yeah. So this. Let me find it. Protect. Apply +2 armor. Okay, that's a skill that they have to use. But the passive ability, this aura that applies +1 armor to adjacent allies with shields. That is something I was using when I was playing the Stormcast last episode. You cluster your Stormcast together and they get these bonuses. So you have Martyr. On death, apply Fortitude and heal adjacent allies. I don't know if I had that. Maybe that's a skill that's been applied to them just for this. Yeah, that's a skill that's been applied to them. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So. Oh, okay, so I have a, I think I can move and charge, right? That's something that I can do. Move to, okay, let's see. So I have a move of 2, that's why I can charge them. Okay. How about you? You have a, okay, range 3. Damage 2. Okay. Indirect attack. I'm going to do this. Their 1 armor is going to take off 1 point. Let's see. Range 1. So I'm going to move here. I like this because it's not, I'm going to move here. And have the ether for it.
They're overwhelming us.
Wonder why they didn't get a retaliation. That's interesting. They didn't get a retaliation. Why is that? Oh, only when charged, I guess. Retaliation. When charged. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so it's good to use. See, I'm learning more. It's good to not charge because there is no retaliation. That's awesome. Okay, so what's this? Summon a wisp? Why wouldn't I summon a wisp? Why wouldn't I do it? It's free. Yeah, I'll do that there. And we will do that. Okay.
Vanguard hunters.
Sigmar's chosen.
2 armor saves, that's cool. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking they're gonna stay there and attack. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to concentrate my energy on this guy here. Because I have the hit points to spare.
Ever beating heart.
ever alert.
The Knight of Shrouds will not suffer the blows of mortal blades.
That's awesome. I like the dialogue here. Okay.
Now's the time.
Mortal fools
Scouting.
assail me.
Oh, that was unexpected. The knockback.
Go back to your lightning god, Golden Warriors, and tell him this realm will soon belong to Nagash.
Okay. That's awesome. If I can
Commander
move here,
of the Nighthaunt.
I'll gain a hit point. I'm starting to understand this. So going here, get a hit point back. What's this? Summon Pyre. I don't need that. Let's summon a wisp here, just in case. I don't know if I'm doing this right. And I don't think they're going to go anywhere. I think they're going to stay and attack my Pelagast at the Pitiless.
Ready to do as you command.
I'm going to do this indirect attack and do that. You know, they look cool. The undead units look cool, but they kind of look all the same to me. I don't know. It's really hard for me to distinguish them. They kind of look like Nazgul from the Lord of the Rings.
Unleash the Azir! Fools assail me.
Forward march!
Right. These liberators going down. I'm not sure why they just healed. Why did they just heal? Oh, okay. He had this unit had that skill. I didn't really look into the skill, but it basically it heals on death. So, okay. I need to zoom out. I'm like zoomed in way too much. I want to let me zoom out. Like zoomed in really close. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to do indirect attack here. And I might just do this. They won't get a retaliation.
Overwhelming us.
And it lowers their damage. Can I move still? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I summoned an extra wisp. So there are 2 wisps there. That's an. I wonder. I don't know. So if I have 2 wisps there, does that mean I'll kill 2 if I walk on that spot? Let me see. So. Yeah. Okay. So there are 2 wisps on that hex. If you look, I will have healing 12. So I guess you can kind of start to accumulate wisps and keep healing. That's your unit. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. Well, I could just keep creating wisps, but I can take this guy out and end the battle this way. Right. Summon a wisp. Summon a wisp here. Heal 2 in a second. So, is it wave 2? Right. So totally going here. This is going to heal 2. Then I'm going to go heal here. Heal 2 more. Pretty awesome. That's really cool. Almost fully healed now. So we'll summon another wisp. Summon a wisp here. Why not? I want to summon on the edges so that if they come in, they don't just kill it. Because I think if they occupy the space, the wisp goes away. So this. What's their movement? Their movement is 2. So 1, 2. Right. 1, 2. I don't think I can reach that far. So if I go here.
Move as you command.
2, 1, 2. So I'm gonna aim for either this hex or that hex. I'm gonna aim for that hex. I can imagine the Castigator might stay back.
immediately.
Of course not.
Our skills are at your disposal.
Where they came from. Okay. Now these castigators will probably be able to reach me. The range is 3 on their normal attack, and their indirect attack is, the range is 4. How about my indirect attack? What's the range? It's 4. Okay. So I guess I'll have Elagasta Pitilus come here. We'll summon a wisp. I still don't understand why he has those skulls. I guess maybe he gets 1 skull per turn, and the skull represents like a wisp charge. I don't really understand that mechanic yet. And so we're going to... one of these hexes will be occupied, I think. Probably this hex. This guy's going to come in for an attack.
With speed.
Yep. We're not gonna say anything mean to him. Not gonna talk any. Usually, when you kill the bad guys, when you kill your enemies, your hero says something. All right. So, what does this pyre do again? Okay. Units dying within 2 hex spawn a wisp. Okay. Spawn point. Okay. So it might be useful to keep summoning these things. So that, when people die, they spawn healing potential. So we'll go... yeah, why not? We'll go here. And we'll use this. Line strike. And I don't think they're gonna go anywhere.
We have been shackled for so long.
No, we won't do that. We'll go here.
But our shackles are so heavy.
We'll see.
The root of the Sovereign Oak is taken. Now my glorious ascent can begin. Are you watching me, oh great necromancer?
Alright, that's pretty creepy. Yeah. Right. Get a common night haunt maul and some chain rasp hordes. Awesome. So that would be 2 chain rasp hordes, right? Yep. And like this crazy maul. So we get some more. That's cool. The Shroud Knights. Eulogy 1. It is more cutting, more constant than any of living misery. Very cool. Okay. Okay, we're going up this tree. This art is really cool. The Grey Trunk. So, the lower bowl. Destroy the soul prison. The Stormcast wield a soul prison against us. Smash the soul prison and add the captured spirits within to the ranks of your own procession. So yeah, we'll check that out next episode. Alright, well thank you very much. And that was episode 7. Have a good day.